Hey, what's up, students? Let's do the ugly egg white. So here we have a 18 over the square root of 3, and we have to de-radicalize this fraction. You are not allowed to have a radical as a denominator. So how do we de-radicalize this? Easy. We just take both the top and the bottom times that radical. This is no different than if you were to scale up a fraction to make it look nicer. So like if you had an ugly looking fraction, you wanted to make it look like a nicer fraction, you multiply the top and the bottom times the same thing. So because of our multiplication rules, okay, the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 becomes just a 3, okay, because it's the square root of 3 times the square root of 3. If I were to write it out, 3 times 3 is a 9, and the square root of 9, you get the idea. So I'm skipping some steps, but hopefully you are getting to that level too where you can skip some steps too. All right, but then on the top we have an 18 times the square root of 3, or 18 rad 3. I need to use more rad language. So there we go. 18 rad 3 over 3. So this is no different than if you had like 18x over 3. What you can do is the x is basically going to hang out. 18 divided by 3, I believe, turns into a 6. So this would turn into a 6x. This would turn into a 6 rad 3, because the 18 divided by 3 turns into a 6, and the radical kind of comes along for the ride. So if you're filling in the blanks, you'd put a 6 right there, and you'd put a 3 after the radical sign. So there we go. So 6 rad 3. I think I also have it in rad form in some of the questions where the blanks are like this. So you'd say 6 rad 3. All right, just giving you heads up. So some of them are fill in the blank with the radical sign. Some of them have the word rad in there. It means the same thing. But anyway, the only way to de-radicalize the denominator is to use that exact same radical, do a little bit of math, simplify, and everything will work out just fine. That is the ugly egg white.